Hey Israel, do you ever wonder? Do you ever go back in time? You know the old times we had? Remember the time, hey, Israel, do you remember the time where we all were at your office, me and you, when I was at your office less than a year ago. Remember when I was at your office and Martin came along? You remember when Martin came along? When Martin came along. When Martin came along? Um and I was left with $1. Me and him used to argue all the time. You know? You remember that time, Israel? Yeah, Preacher Don. Yeah, Preacher Don. I remember that time. I remember that time, yeah. I remember the time. Hey, Preacher Don, do you remember the time where we were at the flea market, and you and Martin was arguing? Remember in the car that day at the flea market?
That Israel? What, Preacher Don? I didn't bug you. You came in here bugging me. I didn't bug you. I'm just doing my job. Y'all need to keep me out of this. Really. Leave you out of it, huh? Leave you out of it, Israel. Alright, I'm gonna leave you out of it and let you be the driver, Israel. Oh no. You done went crazy, boy. Get on out of here somewhere. Do you need to go somewhere, Martin? Why do you even care where I need to go, Preacher Don? You say you don't like me, so why you even ask where I need to go? I ain't standing this crap. No way. I ain't standing this crap. No way. I ain't standing this crap. I'm not standing it. Move the car, Israel! Martin, leave me out of this and don't scream at me like that, bruh. Man, you and Preacher Don need to both chill out. Stand this crap. You know what? I'm pulling out of here.
Yeah, I remember that time like it happened yesterday, man. It's just crazy how time flies by. Yeah, Israel. Israel, remember the time where you found out that Martin took all my money out the bank and only left me with $1? Remember the time you confronted him and beat him down? And you beat him down? Behind that, remember the time? I was so happy with you for you sticking up for me. Boy, I was so happy that day. That day, we found out the day that you found out that Martin stole all my money and left me with $1, and with me first finding it out. And I just still have to thank you for that day, even though it happened a long time ago. I still have to thank you for that day, Israel, cause you stuck up for me, cause you standed up for me. So I have to thank you for that, Israel. And I just remember the day you beating him down at your office that day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that day.
And you see if he likes it or not. I don't even care if you tell Preacher Don that I took his money, Israel. I don't even care anymore. Even though you beat me up, that still, I don't care if you tell him. Tell him. I don't care anymore. And you owe me some new glasses too, 'cause you broke them. You were the one that took my money? Yeah, he was the one, Preacher Don. And I sock it to him too.
Yeah, those were a lot of memories to remember. But those memories are good memories, though. So anyway, Preacher Don, I gotta go back to work. I gotta go back to Wendy's and go back to work being the manager at Wendy's. So I'm just going to So I gotta go, Preacher Don. It was nice having this talk with you. Well, all right, Israel. All right, have a good day at work. All right. Man, time goes so fast where it's not even funny, you know? Well, might as well get up and do some work around the house. Just to close out the chapter of this situation. Oh. Hey y'all, it's Israel and welcome to Israel's World. And right now, I'm just kind of enjoying the moment right now. And and also, this is the series. This is the series finale for my show and my series Different Situations. This is my series finale for my series Different Situations. And boy, man, it's finally came to an end. It finally came to an end. It finally came to an end. It finally came into an end. Man, I remember when I first started doing this series, it was back last year. It was last year when I started developing this series, creating this series rather. Last year is when I started creating this series, this funny series. I ain't gonna lie, it is funny. And it's like, wow. And for those of y'all that is wondering why am I canceling this series, why am I stopping this series, why am I finishing this series, why have I finished the series, and the reason why I'm stopping the series, the reason why I'm canceling the series is because it's nothing against the series. Because of course I love playing all the characters. Because I like playing all the characters that's in the series. I do like playing all the characters that's in the series. I do. Because that's who I am. I'm an entertainer. I'm an actor. And a director and a filmmaker and a musician and a rapper. I do this is all this stuff. This is what I do. I love playing multiple characters. I mean, it is. Sometimes it could get a little intense because. The costumes that I wear, playing all these characters, it gets hot in the costumes. Plus all the wigs and the fake facial hair and the fake mustaches and the fake beards and the prosthetic mask and all that stuff, all the prosthetics and all that stuff, wearing all them prosthetics and the makeup and all that, it is really, it could get monotonous if you're not used to it. If you're not an actor that plays multiple characters or not used to it, you know, if you're not if you're not an actor that plays multiple characters, it can be a challenge for you. It's not a challenge for me because I've been doing it for so long where it's kind of like I kind of enjoy it. So it's not a challenge playing multiple characters to me. Because I've been doing it for so long where it's like where it just became a part of me, you know. And for those of y'all that watched it this series, for those of y'all that watched and enjoyed this series, I'm really happy y'all enjoyed this series as much as I do, as much as I did creating this for y'all to see, because I am so happy that it makes a lot of y'all happy, and it brings brightness to your day, and it brings laughter to you, because yeah, that's what I want to do, send messages and bring happiness to people and send really tight messages behind all this. So I'm gonna say this as Preacher Don. You know, I don't really understand Israel. I don't know why you. I don't know. I don't. You know, Israel. I don't understand why do you cancel things. I don't understand because you canceled the Joshua series, and now you're canceling this one, and I'm the star of it, and this series is starring me, and you gonna take my show away from me? You gotta think sometime, you know, Israel. Preacher Don always said, you gotta think sometime. You know, that's Preacher Don's quote. You know, that is Preacher Don's quote. You gotta think sometime. You know, that's what Preacher Don would say with me canceling this series. So, so yeah, and I'm just gonna say this. I hope y'all enjoyed this series, and I am sadly, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I am kind of sad that this series is ending. You know, I am kind of sad that it reached to the series finale, and the show is officially ending. So, but I hope everybody enjoyed this show while it was airing and all that. So, with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, this series finale, the what you call it? What you call it? What you call it? This series finale episode. I hope everybody enjoyed this series finale episode. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Israel's out. Bye, y'all.